is surrounded by a pericardium. This is like a cavera. It is a small membrane, thin, transparent, which has two layers, then which is the pericardial fluid that reduces friction between the heart and then the membrane itself. The heart is made of tissues called the cardiac muscles. Cardiac muscles. Okay? C-A-R-D-I-A-C. The muscles which have the potential to contract rapidly. So they keep on contracting and relaxing, and they do this rapidly, almost without getting fatigued. So the heart will never get tired to say, I will not work. It does that only when you are actually dead, or when you are at the point of dying. The heart is divided into 4 chambers. The upper chambers are called the atria, and then all the aulicles, we can say atria or aulicles. If it is one, we call this atrium with the um, or aulicle if it is one. And the lower chambers are called the ventricles. The heart is divided into sections, that is the left hand side and the right hand side, by a muscular septum. There's a line made out of muscles that separates the heart into 2. The major function of the septum is to prevent mixing of oxygenated and then the deoxygenated blood. And the movement in the blood is maintained in a single direction, that is from the auricle to the ventricle and then to the blood vessels, and then blood vessels, auricle, ventricle. It keeps on moving in that manner. Blood flow in one direction in the heart is maintained by the presence of the valves. So the heart has valves that only allow blood to flow in one direction, never in an opposite direction. Never to say, I will not go, let me turn and move backwards. Okay? So, why? Because the valves that make up that are within the walls that separate the chambers of the heart can only open in one direction and never in an opposite direction. And if your heart has a problem that now the blood can flow forward or backwards, then we can systematically say you have a problem with your heart. The aulicles receive blood from all parts of the body, while the ventricles pump blood to the body parts. The left atria receives the oxygenated blood from the pulmonary vein and pump it to the left ventricle through the bicuspid valve. The right atria receives oxygenated blood from the rest of the body, deoxygenated blood